What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. I hope everybody's having a great day. All right, guys, got a cool one for you today. This is from Sol 1100. Now, I was going through Facebook, just looking at different things because I'm part of many groups in there, and I came across a post by Terry Burnett. Now, Terry Burnett is actually a really good anomaly hunter, finds some amazing things, right? And this is posted in Project Mars Anomalies Research Society, or Mars for short. Let's get into this and let's check this out because this is interesting. You can find it right here, and this is the link he gives you. And this gentleman, Kevin Gill, had done this. Now, what he says about this is it's formatted and adjusted to serve as a desktop background. So basically, all he did was probably took this photo here and cropped it. You can see right here, pretty much the same thing, but it looks like he cut it off like right around here, and then maybe right here. So he just basically cropped the thing, right? Which is still fine because it's kind of zoomed in a little bit, cropped it, and there you go. So nothing's missing out of it. Now, what you want to do is you can go down here to the lower right. Right here, you can see it. And you want the largest one you can find, so this way he can zoom into it without it breaking up too much, right? Now, what he pointed out was what looked like these pyramids in the background. See this right here? Are these really pyramids, or, are they, like, what are these things? Are they mountains, or what are they, right? Because when I see these, I see them as structures. I always have. I've never seen them anything else but. There's like tons of them all around here. Now, people might say, well, man, that's a freaking, it's hills, man. But look at the way they're all lined up. Look at this. Okay? Now, you can almost bet all of this fluff that's in here. Let's just zoom in a little bit. All of this fluff in between there is just stuff they put in there. You can bet there's a lot of like really defined structures in this, okay? All right, let's jump into Photoshop and take a good close look at this, right? So let's jump into this part right here. Now, when you first see it, it actually does look like a pyramid. You can see it right here. Right? But I was curious about it because I'm looking at this thing and I went, oh, I actually recognize this photo. Because I remember doing this before, and you're going to see what I mean. It's really awesome. Now, I'm just going to touch on key items. In other words, there's going to probably be a lot of things you guys are going to see. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to say pause it right here and have a look around. So you guys can find other stuff. And then you guys can go ahead and tell me what you guys find, give a timestamp so people can look at these things, themselves. With that being said, let's have a closer look. What I found interesting about this thing wasn't so much that it looked like a pyramid, but it looked like it had something protruding out of it as well. Kind of like this here. Almost like something that was coming out of the side kind of thing with this kind of shape. Now, is this a pyramid? Kind of hard to tell, right? But it looks like it actually comes down like this here. Of course, this could be manipulation. Of course, they would never do that, right? Anyway, here's the thing. A lot of this stuff is fluffed. Like when you see all this gray area right here, that's complete garbage. And you'll see as we progress into this and these enhancements that, yeah, it's just crazy, right? All right, so let's keep going to this. So I wanted to get some of this pukey color off, and this is what I got. Okay? And you can see it like this here. But, trying to see other anomalies. Okay. Let's keep going. So what I do is I started to enhance the background because I said there's no way that these are all simply mountains and buttes and whatever else garbage they want you to believe it is, right? So let's get into that again. What I started to find was just weird shapes in these so-called buttes and mountains, for instance. And now this is not the fully enhanced. We'll jump right into that soon. Like right here. Look at the way this thing goes like this here. What looks like kind of like a roof type thing with this weird arch. And it has a second piece that almost echoes the same thing. Just the smallest little things you're going to find in here. To the left of this one. Right here. Okay? Just look at the small features, and that's what it's all about, right? Weird stuff like this here. Just the shape of them. Like this going like this. Just coming like this. Looks like it goes like this. Has this middle piece right here. Looks like it does this. Comes back down and then down. See the way the thing is shaped? Check that out. Right here. And again, pause it where you like. Have a better look. And like I said, I don't believe any of these are mountains. I just don't believe it. Stuff like this. But have a close look when you look at this, because this does this. Now, it's probably not going to be straight, but it doesn't matter. Let's go like this. Check this out. The way it still runs. It keeps going. It looks like there's like different levels in between these, but also take note of the way this thing comes like this and over. And this has been completely blurred and completely void of any kind of detail at all, right? Stuff like this. Just crazy stuff here, guys. Another piece. Check the way this thing is. Look at the front of this. Going like this. Going like this. It looks like it's been eroded or beat up. Look at these little pieces. Just the smallest little pieces in here. You guys get the idea. Pieces like this hiding in here. Okay. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Again, why does this rock, supposed rock, when you see it like this, ooh, what is that? Ooh, a pyramid sticking out of the ground. Is it really? Well, guess what? It goes past that. You can see how it still goes down like this here. So whatever this is much larger and in the background. And I don't think it's really that far in the background. But here's another thing I want you guys to take notice of. Look at the straight lines as I started to burn this away. Okay? Look at the way this thing goes like this. Comes around. The bottom of it actually almost echoes the same thing. Okay? What's the chance of nature doing something like that, right? Okay. You got this piece up here on the left. These pieces here. All right. Let's go into full enhancement and see what we got. All right. Again, look at the lines that we have here. Look at the way this thing is now. Okay, now I brighten this up because I want to see if there's any other detail that I can drag out of this thing, right? And again, we've got this piece here. Now, let's back out a little bit. Guys, there's just no way that this stuff is natural. You can download the photo yourself, guys, and have a really good look with your magnifiers, right? Now, again, notice the way these lines are here in the front. This is intelligently made. There's no two ways about this. Look at this here. Actually, you can see this going. I'm just going to draw it a little shorter than it should be. Right here. Let's say it's going like this, coming around. What are the chances, guys, of this doing this? Again, look at these pieces on this side. All of this down here in the bottom. Look at these in right here. Okay, I'm going to back out a little bit. Let's make this black and white, shall we? Okay. So we don't have the color actually messing with our eyes, right? Now let me show you what I found in this photo a long time ago because I'd done a video on this. And that's why when I first looked at this photo, I went, oh my God, I know this photo well. Let's do this. Right here. I'm going to show you a couple things. Now this one here is amazing to me. I want you to concentrate on this area right here. Look at it carefully. Let's get in. Now the first thing you want to take note of is the shape of this thing. Okay? Let me just back out just to here. Now again, look at the way this thing is shaped. Okay? What's really interesting is what look like these weird, perfectly level pieces right here and the things that are on it. Okay? Looks like some kind of support or some kind of railing that's been ripped out from the side of this wall of this. But again, check out the little pieces on top of this flat area. Now, I'm going to enhance this and show you even better. Check this out. Okay. This is crazy to me because this is no doubt either part of something underground or it's a basement of something. I don't know what it is. But again, we have what looks like this piece here. Looks like a part of framework that came ripped apart from the wall here. Or it's been designed like that. I don't know. But take note of all the little pieces inside here. On the wall of this, like this stuff right here. You can see the shape of this going like this and going around, come back like this, goes like this here. Now, there's something else here. There's no doubt in my mind here. You can see like this right here. You got these different pieces sticking out right here, okay, that look like pipes and framework and stuff like that, right? Now, this keeps on going. Check this out in the back. What is this here? I think it's piping. Framework again. Not sure what to make of it. We're speculating here. That's all we can do. But this looks like it was structural and that this thing was either blown apart or demolitioned or whatever, right? Now, to me, this is no doubt in my mind that this is intelligently made. Out of all this chaotic area around here where it looks like stuff all, broken apart and everything else, we have this nice, perfectly straight pieces, and I'm not even sure what to make of these. This going like this. Okay? And it still goes on. It's just because it's been blurred out and everything else. Just faintly, there's things inside here. Pieces are right here. Stuff right here. And the way these things almost look like they're sectional. See that? Like there's a line in between and has these pieces sticking out and all of this weird stuff going on, right? So I'm just going to back out a little bit. Now use your magnifiers on this because we don't want to zoom in too much and get it all pixelated. We want it clear. Now, if you go to this again, we've got these pieces right here. Again, look like a box type thing. Something hanging off the wall of this. And it appears to almost go all the way around until it stops around here. But you can still see what looks like some kind of weird stuff hanging down. What could this possibly be, guys? Was it part of an underground structure been blown to pieces? Is it a tunnel going into the ground? As you can see, this comes up from the ground. See this here? It comes up. Was it possible it was some kind of tunnel entrance going in? Again, I don't know. Pure speculation. Now, I want you guys to take note of a couple other things, a couple other areas. Look at the junk laying around here. Right in here. Again, pause it where you like. Here, what looks like some kind of weird pipe. Right here. What is this stuff, guys? Look at it right here. Pieces up here going like this here. Looks like it's got a round piece at the end. Okay? That's just one area. Not sure what to make of this right here. Almost looks like some kind of weird trap door coming open from something right here. I'm not saying that's what it is, but it just has that weird look to it, right? There's something in the background here. I'm not sure what to make of this stuff here. But notice it's sitting on some kind of platform. And whatever these things are, and you can see they heavily manipulated this because I tried to burn this stuff away. And you can see it turns white, yellow, and every other darn color you can possibly think of. There's stuff in the background. Check this out. Look what looks like framework here. Weird stuff. And it's just under, supposedly under, this here. Okay? Have a look at this object right here. And all the junk around it. I'll put it right here in the center of the screen. Look at this. What is that? Just look at the intricate details that are in this thing. See this? Circles, got these oval openings, so on and so forth. Okay? Stuff to just want to pause and have a look at. This in the background I found interesting too. This whole area right here. Okay? Zoom into that. Check out the pieces right here. This looks like it has some kind of weird piece coming around like this. And of course, there's probably a million pieces here. I don't know. It's just because we're not seeing a very good resolution photo, so we cannot see everything that's individual, right? And we have something right under that has this weird shape to it. Right? And it appears to be like it's tall, like it's doing this coming off the ground. You can see like a shadow underneath it. And the way this thing goes like this here. Here's the inside part of it. You guys see that? Right there. It's just, I mean, I see parts. That's all I see in this photo. I see junk scattered everywhere. That's what I see. Just have a look, guys. Folks, what we're looking at is a decimated area. This is what we're looking at. A complete catastrophic event happened here. Whether it's something they did to themselves, somebody else did to them, whatever it may be, and I don't think it was quite that long ago. Some people speculate millions of years ago. I don't think you'd see any of this stuff still here. Especially the stuff that's right here. The way they talk about the weather being super harsh, large windstorms, you'd think this stuff would be buried or completely decayed by now, because it does have some weather on Mars. I don't think you should see the stuff we're seeing in this photo if this stuff was quite that old. All right? I just don't think so. You guys, of course, can give me your take, as always, but I find this really, really interesting. And it doesn't surprise me when you see this in the middle of the screen. Again, I don't know if this is a tunnel going down into the ground. This was some kind of underground structure and is blown apart as far as the top part of it. I don't know. Because you can see debris down in the bottom. And then when you look at the background here, as I said, with these lines here, this stuff has been designed. There's no doubt about it. And just so you guys know, let's do this. It is in fact there. Look at the lines. I can see them right here. Okay. We can see that. These lines are in fact there. I'll back out again. You guys can have a better look. Check them out. Actually, you can see what looks like a square over here. Just noticed that. Whoops, that actually goes all over here. But anyway, you guys get the idea. What are we seeing here, guys? Boom. There you go. To me, ancient ruins, 100%. There you go. Folks, what I'm seeing here is ruins. That's all I see when I see these things. I see blown apart structures. What we seen was that like weird pit type thing. It looked like an entrance to a tunnel. Maybe it was the basement of some kind of structure was blown apart. I don't know. But when you look at these mounds, these so-called mounds, they look like parts, junk laying all over the place, like something totally decimated the area. And those pyramidal kind of shaped things are much more than that. Because when I see that, I see through that blur that they put on there, that gray texture that they put, some of these things actually go down further. They're taller than what we're really seeing, right? Once you enhance it, things become a lot more obvious that these are intelligently made and not just natural formations. As always, guys, comment down below. Please like and share. Always appreciated. And guys, as always, you guys can do your part by giving the video a thumbs up. It helps to get the video out. Anyway, guys, like I said, comment down below. Give me your thoughts. What are you seeing here? When you pause, what else did you see? Give a timestamp so everybody else can check it out, right? Anyway, guys, got some more stuff coming up. Got some more Mars, Moon, and all kinds of cool stuff. So stay tuned for that. Again, thanks for watching. Always appreciated. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.